Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would do a little whip and chat, kind of fill you in on a little about me while I work on my diamond painting. Let's see what number I'm going to do next. Let's do X. Alright, so I'm using my little Harbor Freight containers. They are cute and simple, easy to use, and a really good price. Alright, so I get that ready. Sorry, I'm shaking the table. So you'll notice I am working on the 4-season tree. So far, this is my first Diamond Art Club canvas that I've worked on, and I am absolutely loving it. It is, one, it's beautiful. It's a gorgeous canvas, and two, I don't know, the colors just really pop. I'm thinking it's just the better quality bead. I don't know. Okay, and you'll also notice, like right here, I have everything set on a box, because I used to diamond paint at this table when it was against my couch, and so I sat on the couch and doing diamond painting. So I got used to being really close to it, and so when we moved the living room around again, and I suddenly had to have a chair for my table, all our chairs are too high from where I was sitting before. So I had to bring the table up a bit. So I did that by putting a box underneath it. Alright, so let's see. This is my first whip and chat. I have yet to have ventured into this, partly because I have no idea what I'm going to talk about. So definitely leave me messages, comments, whatever, of different things we could talk about, or you want to know about me or about diamond painting. And if I don't know the answer, I'll find it, or message, somehow find an answer for you. Let's see. So a little bit about me. I am married. This August we'll have been together for 15 years and married 14 of those years. God, it seems like forever. We have one child together. Well, he doesn't have any with anyone else, and neither do I. So we have one daughter, Christine. She is 10 going on 21, I swear. She has my sass, which, dog hair, which, your parents always tell you your kids are always going to be worse than what you were. According to my mom, she is. Alright, we have 2 dogs. We have Lovey Girl. She was adopted from the Humane Society. She was born on Valentine's Day, and so it was kind of cute that they named her Lovey Girl. And that's basically what she is. She's a big baby. And she's staring at me right now as I say that. Let's see, and then we have Duke. He was, we're not sure how old he is. We don't even know when his birthday is. We kind of gave him one. We gave him April 1st. Because we were just supposed to be temporarily watching Duke while a friend was going to college. But then he never came to get Duke. So you'll occasionally see him, like he'll come and help house sit occasionally when we go to town. But that's it. So Duke is basically ours then. H, that's what I'm doing. He's a little burrito dog. He loves to burrow in blankets. But he's not little either. Both our dogs are big. And then we have a cat, Miss Twilight. Not Twilight after the books. No. Is Twilight after the pony? Twilight Sparkles. Can you guess who named her? That's right, the kid did. And that was back when she watched My Little Ponies religiously. Let's see. Twilight is about 5-ish. And she is actually born on St. Patrick's Day. So that's why we gave Duke April Fool's Day, so he had a holiday too. So then we have our February, we have March, and then we have April. I am screwing this one up. Alright, so I'm not gonna lie, I don't claim to be professional at diamond painting. I've just been doing it for a long time. And of course today the drills don't wanna cooperate with me. They're camera shy apparently. Things I like to do. Well, obviously I like to diamond paint. I also do cross stitch. I haven't done it in a while, a long while, quite a few years. I had to give it up for a while because I had carpal tunnel, and it's hard to sew, shove that little needle through back and forth when your hands go numb. And I don't know if you could see it in the camera, but I had carpal tunnel surgery on both wrists. So I could pick it up again, but I've been kind of preoccupied. I love to read. I am a book nerd. No shame in my game. I love music. I listen to all different kinds of music. I say a lot because I never know what to say. Mostly, the number one style of music that I tend to listen to mostly is country. But I listen to everything else. There really isn't a genre that I don't listen to. It usually depends on who I'm with as to what I listen to. I am a school bus driver. I torture my children on the bus with country music. There's actually quite a few of my kids that actually like the country music. I do have one kid on my bus, one of the high schoolers. Every day he gets on and he asks me to change the channel to his channel. But I think that might be on our no-no list, the channel he wants, from what I've been told. I didn't even know we had a no-no list, but hey. Okay. I'm a really boring person. I really don't do a lot. My daughter, on the other hand, does so much, and she just keeps adding to the list. So she did middle school dance team, and then she actually has dance class, an actual dance school. She does hip hop, and then she does robotics, and now she's doing basketball. She used to do soccer, but COVID kind of made things weird and hard to do. So soccer was a big nope this year. I don't think she did soccer last year either, because the big tournament days were times when we knew we weren't going to be there. Because my family a lot of my family lives about 2.5, 3 hours away, depending. And we tend to take trips down there quite often. So yeah, and then my daughter's also in Girl Scouts, and I am the leader. Ugh, I love it, but I hate it at the same time. Some days I'm like, why do I have to be the leader? Why do I have to corral these girls? They're a good bunch. They just get really rambunctious. And we're actually going on a field trip on Sunday. Ooh, it's our first field trip since COVID. Last year, like, COVID was starting to shut stuff down. The weekend we had our spring break, like on spring break weekend, we went to one of the local colleges. It was about half hour away. College for a Girl Scout thing for solar, learning solar system stuff. And then and the day before that, so that was Saturday, and on Friday night we did a gambler's hockey game. And then immediately following that, the world shut down. So we haven't had a field trip since then. All meetings had been canceled at that time. Everything was done. And that was hard because we were also in the middle of our cookie season. And for those who don't know, cookie season is actually, we're in that right now. Is the biggest moneymaker for Girl Scouts for our fundraising. So the cookie sales that we get, all that is what pays for our field trips, like our fun trips, like going to the Gamblers game, the hockey game, and then doing things like camping and that, which my girls absolutely love, and they were so bummed that there was no camping whatsoever next year. They're planning on, there's availability for camping, but I don't know if we're going to actually be able to or not, and I don't want to plan to have everything canceled again. It really sucked last year because, yeah. Let's see. I am in Wisconsin, central Wisconsin. I actually, through our local VFW, I volunteer and work up at Lambeau with my girlfriend, who is actually in she's not in the VFW, she's in the women's auxiliary. So she does the volunteering up there, and that's, how the VFW runs, is through that fundraising, and then they give out scholarships, which is amazing. Well, that was an easy one. I could have swore there was more than just like 5 spots, and I'm probably blind, and I'll find it afterwards, because like I'm suddenly finding an A and an A. Again, I'm not a professional. I miss a lot, especially when you get in the confetti spots. Let's see. I don't know what else to tell you. Last time I went to start recording, trying to do a whip and chat, and then I looked at it later and I was like, oh, that is horrible recording. We're not doing that. So I deleted it. And like half of the video is me yelling at the dogs because I kept like not being, come on, get out of there, get out of there. Oh, dagnabbit. My one dog kept whining. My animals are big babies. And it's funny because my dogs aren't small. They are lap dogs. But they're not small. And oh, Nikes. That was close. I didn't put this in. How do I get these? Hitchhikers. Let's see. Yeah, I keep a little container, and for each painting, and then this is where I put the runaways, because you can never know exactly which color, which package they originally were supposed to be in. But then also if you have any garbage drills, so like any of the drills that are like concave, or they're just like little scraggly pieces that get, you know, somehow make it in with the rest of the good drills. And I think I've only actually have one garbage drill in here, maybe two. The rest of these were all hitchhikers. So, and that's actually pretty good. Diamond Art Club, from what I've noticed, they definitely take, you know, have good quality, which just makes me want to buy more and more and more. And I could tell you this, I have a lot of packages sitting off to the side here that I need to do for, you know, unboxings. I have a lot of diamond paintings, a lot to already do that I've either already unboxed for you or that I had opened before I started doing my channel. So I have a lot. I have a three drawer shelf. It's actually under my table by my feet. It's a pretty good size, and it's actually the top two drawers are all diamond painting stuff. I give a lot of my diamond paintings away as presents. I actually have 3 presents, or actually, so I have 2 diamond paintings I did for the VFW, because that's actually where we have our Girl Scout meetings, and it's kind of like a thank you for that, allowing us to use that space. And then I have one diamond painting for a girlfriend of mine. She's been like my sister since like 5th grade. That's how long her and I have known each other. And we don't get to see each other very often because we live in different states. And both of us basically live paycheck to paycheck. So it's not like we have money just laying around that we can just go, all right. And, you know, fly out to each other. Which, whew, sorry, it's getting late here. Which is funny because I'm more of a night owl, and I just keep yawning even though I'm not like really actually tired. It's weird. I'm weird. So I have that for her, and then I've got 2 for family members that I've done that have to get shipped out to Texas. So the 2 Dakota, Texas, I have all framed and ready to go. I just have to get my lazy butt to the store and get packaging for them and send them out. I do need to frame the one for my girlfriend yet, but that's easy. I do seal all of my paintings. There's only one painting set that I didn't seal, and I probably won't, unless I decide to take it apart and use, like, make a I don't know, like a wall hanging or something, and that's a calendar that I got from another company. just because that's a pain, but it's beautiful. Let's see. I don't know what else to tell you about myself. I'm not very good about talking about myself. I can talk to you. I can talk to people under the sun about anything most of the time. But bugger. Come here, you. I don't always know what to say to everyone else. So yeah, definitely leave me some ideas what you wanna chat about or want me to talk about. I'll tell you this right now, don't ask me anything about religion or politics, because I don't do those. Let's see. I'm like blockaded in right now by a dog. So if I were to try and get up, I can't. I'm excited. Tomorrow I'm getting my nails done. I'm going for a mani-pedi with some girlfriends. Which, if you look at my nails, I need it. I'm gonna do Joker colors. I'm excited. It's gonna be like a bright green and a bright purple. And if you haven't figured it out, purple's my favorite color. One of my favorite colors. I always joke that my favorite color is a bruise, because I like purple, black, and blue. Again, I did say it was weird. And then for those who actually know me, they can attest to that. Oh, dirty bugger. No, you stay. And yes, I do talk to tripping over my own tongue. It's first day. First day with my new tongue. Oh bugger. I'll go this way. I've been trying to swear a little less, because otherwise I say the F word like it's a punctuation mark. And I have, well, other than the bus, I still see, like my girlfriend, some of my girlfriends have young children, and, well, Auntie doesn't need to be swearing in front of these kids. So I try to be good. It doesn't always work, because I'm sassy. Which is exactly where my daughter gets it from. Alright. We're getting somewhere here. Trying to think. It's hard to think. So this one is the 4-season tree. Try to figure out what else I want to do next, because, well, I've been rocking this one out pretty good, a little faster than I always thought I was going to, because I was like, oh my god, it's big, it's huge, because I've mostly done like 30 by 30, or that's not where you go back in there, you were naughty. I've mostly done 30 by 30, or like a 30 by 40. Those are my usual sizes I get, and this one is a 38 by 47, so it's a little bigger than what I typically do, but I do have bunches. of 30 by 40s, so it's kind of cool to have some bigger ones. And in the packet of ones that I've got to still open, I've got a couple of bigger ones, so those will be fun too. And I love doing the openings. I can't wait to open these packages. I don't have a whole lot of time because my kids got me running around like a mad crazy woman with all these activities. Thankfully she's asleep right now, otherwise she'd be bugging the heck out of me right now. She was diamond painting earlier when I left to go meet up with some friends, my girl crew, because sometimes you just gotta get out, sit and vent with the girls over some coffee or soda, whatever. Which is weird. I'm not much of a coffee person, but I've taken to drinking coffee when I go out with my girlfriends in this girl group, which is so weird. I know if my mom's watching this, she's gonna go, "What?" She's gonna freak out. So will my aunt, because they always jokingly ask me for coffee. One of these times I'm just going to tell them, yeah, sure. And they're going to be like, what? And I will laugh hysterically because their faces will be like falling all over the place. Because I usually give them this look like, do you know who you're talking to? But I gotta have creamer for it. I prefer creamer and sugar. But tonight she didn't bring me the sugar, she just brought me creamer, so I just want the creamer. French vanilla is my favorite. It is delicioso. I used to watch Dora too much, because my daughter was into Dora the Explorer when she was younger. Let's see, this tree is gorgeous. Oh, loving these colors. Kind of bummed there isn't like any ABs on these ones in the side. It's so far just on the side and on the blue side. Hello, gotta put a B down there. Alright, I'll come back to the A's. We'll set this aside. And we're gonna move this up a little bit. It is gorgeous. Do you see that? Look how pretty that is. So as you can see, it's sectioning here. I've always done by sections, but it wasn't until I started watching other YouTube personalities actually tape off the section to make it a little easier for you to see what the heck you're doing or where your line is. And I'm like, I never thought about that. See, on a lot of my paintings, especially from like any other company, where the glue is like over here, comes all the way out here, I'll actually put the masking tape all the way around on the outside. But this one, they don't have the glue coming out very far, off the diamond dot or diamond area. Oh, I spoke too soon. Dookie's whining. What you whining for, baby? Huh? What you whining? So yeah, there's always hair and everything too. What, Dookie? Oh, you big baby. What is it? Huh? What is it? What? The other couch is free. Go lay on the couch. Silly dog. Alright. Back to painting. Oh no, Dookie. You're not gonna live. What a horrible, horrible day. He's a drama queen. If he doesn't get the couch that he wants, if he doesn't get the blanket he wants, yeah, he whines until he gets it. And I spoil my fur babies, so they usually get it. But he's whining right now. I'm not sure why. Pretty sure Daddy took him out not long ago. So he should be fine bathroom-wise. But if he doesn't stop soon, I might have to take and see if he needs to go out. But I don't want to go out. Not that it's cold. I mean, it's like 32 degrees outside. So it's not bad. Yeah, that's how I know I live in Wisconsin. 32 degrees, not bad. Let's see. I have family that lives down in Texas that dealt with the whole rolling power outage and no water. Oh my god, that sucks. And the fact that there's so many of them that don't know how to drive in snow. Well, shit, we live in Wisconsin and we get, winter 9 months out of the year, and a bunch of us still don't know how to drive in snow, so I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's see. So a little bit more about me. Let's see, what can I come up with? I have an associate's degree in medical administration. Am I doing anything in that field? No. Because everywhere I applied, I either have too much experience or not enough. So it's just, if you're damned if you do and damned if you don't. There really isn't a whole lot to tell about me. I'm excited for Sunday. My girls love going to the hockey game. And the first year we did it, my Girl Scouts, I mean. The first time we did it, I was like, yeah, they'll probably not like this anymore, because it's not a lot of girls are, into hockey. But they got so into it. It was amazing. And I was like, they're like, can we yell? Like, you can yell and scream to your heart's content. So they were like, oh, we're going to try and lose our voice. And I was like, yes, please, lose your voice. Yeah, it didn't happen. But they did do a lot of yelling. They really enjoyed the fact that they could yell without getting in trouble. And so this will be our third time, I think. And this is also the first time I'm taking actually the whole troop. Granted, there's only 6 of the girls in the troop, but normally it's only a couple of girls that are going. So I'm excited that more of my girls are going to go. The one year, so all the girls call me Mom, for the most part. So one year, one of the girls that calls me Mom, and she used to be over at my house all the time. They moved away. But she'd be over at the house all the time. Struggle bus right now. No, come on. Nails, do your purpose. Our very first time there, she got a puck. It was really cool. She was so proud of the fact that she got a puck. She was just, we were right outside. So our seats were right above where the guys walked in and out to go to the locker room. So the girls they're sitting on the floor, great, putting their hand down, to get high five the guys as they walk in, and one of them handed her one of the game pucks. And it was so beat up, and it was awesome. I'll probably talk about my Girl Scouts a lot because, well, even just the girls, my Girl Scouts, because, well, they're my girls. Yeah, I got a couple of them that are like really close. They're like the closest with my daughter, and like they come over all the time, and if Christina could have her way, I mean, they would either live here or she'd live there. So, in fact, she said we were going to adopt Haley for the week or for the summer. And yeah, honestly, I'm cool with that because she's a good kid. So, I don't know how much more I can come up with on the spot. Or just regular rambling, to be quite honest. But to like come up with, how did I do that? There we go. I have to like write cue cards of things I could talk about. Tape them up behind my camera so I can see them. Let's see. I've been diamond painting for roughly 2 years. It has become, according to one of my other girlfriends, an obsession. And that's part of the reason why I decided to, start a YouTube channel. I saw so many personalities that I like to watch on YouTube. Like Rachel Ray, Miss Coffee. I mean, those are just some off the top of my head. And I think that's just because I just watched some of their videos earlier. Stitcherista. Yeah. I love watching unboxings. I almost think that's my favorite. I know some personalities get stuff mailed to them by other people, which is really cool. They'll mail like different things. Like I know I've watched where Miss Coffee was getting magnets. They were trying to get all of 50 states. I gotta watch. She just recently posted earlier, and I know they showed the fridge magnets. Blech. So I want to see how many she's gotten. Naturally, of course, she'd gotten Wisconsin like right off the bat. So I was like, oh, I want to send her a second Wisconsin because I thought about it. So normally when I'm diamond painting, it's a twofer. I usually have TV on, or with a show I can either just listen to that I've already seen, or something I'm not really, I don't care if I pay attention to it, or music. I love Pandora, so then I don't have to get up and change CDs. Because yes, I still have a ton of CDs. I still buy CDs. I like CDs. I love listening to 90s music a lot because I grew up listening to that stuff. But I love country. I do love classic rock. I do have a lot of new age stuff. I like newer rock, and I do listen to some death metal, and I could basically listen to anything. If it has a beat that I can get behind, I'll listen to it. Um, my girlfriend and I, the one that is I've been friends with since 5th grade. When we were younger, we were still like in grade school. We would actually, because we both played clarinet. She just played it a lot better. We she could listen to songs and kind of figure out how to play it without reading the music. She was so fucking good. Um, but we would play classical music and we would run around the house, uh, or operatic, some opera singer that she liked, and we'd run around the house acting like we were conducting the band, and all weird stuff. Like I said, though, I'm weird. I typically do Gish recently now because I kind of fit in with that crew. Gish, what that is Gish stands for Greatest International Mind Freeze. Greatest International Scavenger Hunt. And I don't know if any of you watch Supernatural. It's another one of my, according to Mary Kay's, addiction. Because I love Supernatural. Sam Daniel. Eventually I plan on getting a tattoo for Supernatural. Because I love Jared. Jared's, always keep fighting. So I get something along those lines because I deal with depression and anxiety every day. And so it's, it's uplifting to see that even someone who is, rich and, famous, he's a good actor, they have these problems too. It's not just us, lonely middle classers. So yeah, I deal with that. But Gish, it's run by Misha Collins. He started it, and it's actually really fun when I get a chance to do it. They have one big hunt a year, which is Brantford. I think it's a week long. And then they have random mini hunts. And with COVID, they've been doing actually more mini hunts, just for the fact that it gets people not so much out of their house, but gets them going, gets them motivated to do something. Because there's a lot of things you can do in your house. You don't have to go outside, but there's stuff you can do to go outside, safely. And of course, they always stress never put yourself in harm's way type, anything like that. But you make, like they'll tell you, there'll be a list of stuff that you should do or could do, and then you pick which ones you want to do. And it's things like, I think I made a spider out of soap once. I did evergreen eyebrows, so I actually took chunks of one of the trees outside and I glued them to my eyelids. So it was eyeshadow. It was evergreen. It was funny. I looked stupid. It's not a very good flattering photo. I don't think I photograph very well, so you probably won't see my face really. Just because I don't like my face. I don't think I look very photogenic. So the guy that does it is Misha Collins. and he plays in Supernatural as Castiel, who is an angel. So yeah, if you don't watch Supernatural, you need to. There's no more new seasons. They have 15 seasons, and they called it quits for now. Hopefully they'll be, reunite sometime soon, not too far out in the far distance. But the main characters, Jensen Ackles, who plays Dean, is going to be in The Lost Boys on Amazon Plus, and then Jared Padalecki, actually, and his Jared Padalecki is now the new Walker on Walker Texas Ranger, the newer version, and it's nothing like the old Walker with Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris, was all bash kick, kung fu type. This is geared more toward family and the drama part, which he does so well. So yeah, I absolutely love it. Whoa, Dookie. And actually, Jared Padalecki met his wife on set. She played Ruby. Right, Ruby? Yeah. And then actually, Jensen's wife actually played Sister Joe as well on Supernatural. But they were already married when she did that. And then Misha's wife doesn't do acting. But yeah. So if you've never heard of Gish before, definitely look it up. It is fun. I know there's going to be one coming up the first, this next, not this weekend, but the next weekend in March. And it's like dragons and wizards themed. I just bought this new coloring book. Yeah, I like to color. I bought this new coloring book. It's Baby Dragons. So my friends own a gaming store, and it's amazing. They do Magic, Commander, Yu-Gi-Oh, Warhammer. Oh, it's just awesome. So in the retail part, I saw, as I was looking at some stuff, that they had a Baby Dragon coloring book, and I'm like, oh, that is so mine. Because I am just a giant kid. Is really all I am. The only way it would be any better is if I didn't have any responsibilities and have to pay bills. Because that would rock. But, yeah. That's something else COVID has wrecked right now. Is because of COVID, we didn't have all the trips that we would typically have. So it's made it harder on the checkbook. I'm ready for it to be done, where people can go back and start doing stuff. I mean, yeah, we already do stuff, but I mean, like, normal, like, you can go to the grocery store without having a mask on, or, do concerts, my daughter and I are supposed to be taking a trip this summer to Panama. But it got moved to next summer. Their reasoning was because they figure we'd be able to travel this summer, but all the items we were supposed to be doing while we're down there is not all going to be open, so they wanted to make sure we were giving us a not jibbing us on, our trip, which is going to cost a lot of money, which I fundraised by working Lambo. And let me tell you, whoo-wee, those who work up, in that, like that type of place, where you're doing food for, an arena or anything like that, tip them. Tip them. They work really hard, a lot harder than you think they do. And they run around. Oh, excuse me. They run around with chickens like their head cut off trying to get everything done. And I know that because I am Mary Kay's right-hand man. So I'm the one that goes up there, with her for everything, to do counts and, just make sure everything is prepped and ready to go for the day, for that, next game. And so you're like nonstop, go, go, go. Maybe not at first, when you first get in, or when when the gates actually open to let people in. Maybe not right then and there, but let me tell you, and no, I'm not a Packer fan. I am actually a Chicago Bears fan. Which, when the Bears play, or like when they play the Vikings, and they're at, in Lambeau, if I tell people that come through my line that I'm a Bears fan, I usually get a higher tip. Because, it's kind of ironic, a Bears fan's working at Lambeau Field. I know. Again, I told you, I'm weird. Okay. Well, I guess that'll be it for now. Again, don't hesitate to leave me questions of anything, something that I can answer. Don't give me weird questions, off the wall, random questions that have nothing to do with, diamond painting or me. Don't ask me why the sun's red or whatever. That stuff I can't answer. But yeah, if you have any questions, anything you want to know about me, or, diamond painting, or just a topic I can, sit and chat with you on, don't hesitate to leave that for me. Because, yeah, I am not prepared for talking. Actually, I'm always prepared for talking. I talk a lot, but sometimes I don't know what to talk about. Like, as you could tell, I've done a lot of rambling tonight. So yeah, give me some topics, people. And let me know what you think. So, hit the subscribe button, and then also click on that little bell so you don't get my notifications. So I definitely always upload. Oh, excuse me. I think maybe it is almost bedtime. So I always upload on Tuesdays, and occasionally I'll upload randomly throughout the week. If I have something else I want to or able to set up. Oh, hush, Dookie. Dog's whining. I don't know if you can hear that or not, but he's whining. Yeah, hit that notification. Leave me any comments, questions, the fun stuff. If there's anything you want to see, like if you want to see all the different paintings that I have that I have not opened on camera for you, I can definitely do that. Let me know if that's something you want to see, or if you want to see like how I seal paintings. Yeah. Other than that, I hope you have a good night. Bye.